Hello students, in the previous video we have learned the graphical representation of motion. Today we are going to derive the equations of motion by graphical method. When an object moves along a straight line with uniform acceleration, it is possible to relate its velocity, acceleration during motion and the distance travelled in a certain time interval with the help of certain equations which are called by the name the equations of motion. So the equations of motion that we are going to derive are, the first one, V is equal to U plus AT. This is the first equation. Then second one, F is equal to UT plus half AT square. And the third one, 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. So the first equation, it is called the velocity time relation. What it is? Velocity time relation. The second one is called the position time relation. And the third one, it is the, what it is called? It is called the position velocity relation. So the first one, V is equal to U plus AT. This is a velocity time relation. Second one, it is S is equal to UT plus half AT square, the position time relation. And the third one, 2AS plus V square minus U square, which is called the position velocity relation. Here in which U is the initial velocity of the object which is moving, and V is the final velocity after the time t, and UA is the uniform acceleration. And S is the distance travelled by the object in the time interval t. First we can derive the velocity time relation, that is V is equal to U plus AT from the given graph. Here consider the velocity time graph of an object moving along a straight line under uniform acceleration. See, when the object is at the point A, what is the velocity? That is the initial velocity U. That is OA is equal to U. After a time interval t, see that after time interval t, the object reaches the point B, and what is the velocity? It is the final velocity, it is V. And the acceleration, it is uniform acceleration. So here we can write, so OA represents the initial velocity U and BC represents the final velocity, that is V. See here, BC, that is from here to here, that is the final velocity V. Then for the time interval t, what is done in the graph, it is, this is a construction made. AD is drawn parallel to OC. AD is drawn parallel to OC. I am not going to write on the board. I will repeat again. The object is moving along a straight line with uniform acceleration. When the object is at the point A, the initial velocity is U. This is all you have to write in introductory part. The object is at the point A, the initial velocity U, that is OA is equal to U. And the final velocity, that is BC, that's equal to V after the time t. Is that clear to you? Now what's the construction? Draw AD parallel to OC. Then we know that, what about BC? BC is equal to BD plus DC, isn't it? It's equal to BD plus DC. So like this, OA is equal to U, which is the initial velocity, then BC, which is the final velocity, that's equal to V. And what is construction made? AD parallel to OC. That much we have done. Now see, BC is equal to BD plus DC. Is that clear? Then what is BC? Final velocity, that we can write V is equal to BD plus what is DC? DC is equal to OA, that's equal to U. Therefore, we can find out BD as V minus U. Then what is BD? BD, it is the change in velocity for the time t. Then we know that how to calculate acceleration. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity upon time. So acceleration we denote with the letter A. Acceleration A is equal to change in velocity upon time. That is, what is the change in velocity here? BD, isn't it? BD is the change in velocity, that is BD upon what is the time taken? That is AD, isn't it? AD is the time. So AD means OC. So we can write upon AD. That's equal to, substitute the value. We can write, that is A is equal to, what is BD? V minus U upon what is AD? AD is equal to OC, that's equal to T. Cross multiplying we get AT is equal to V minus U. AT cross multiplying V minus U. Therefore, what is V? Final velocity. Taking minus 2 to minus U to this side, we get V is equal to AT plus U. That is, V is equal to, rearranging, U plus AT. This is the, therefore V is equal to U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion, which is called as the velocity-time relation. Now we can derive the second equation of motion, that is the position-time relation. That is S is equal to ut plus half at square, which is the position-time relation. We have already learned in the previous class. The distance travelled by the object in uniform acceleration is given by the area enclosed by the graph. So here in this, the distance travelled by the object, we can write distance travelled by the object, distance travelled by the object is equal to, which is the area enclosed by the graph, OA BC, that is the area enclosed by the graph. So area enclosed, that is OABC. Area of OABC. See that. What is area of OABC? OABC includes one rectangle, that is OADC, and one right angled triangle ADB. So it can be written as area of rectangle OADC plus area of triangle, what is it? ADB, isn't it? So the distance traveled, it can be denoted by the letter S, isn't it? So we can substitute the values, that is S is equal to, what is, how to find out area of rectangle? Area of rectangle can be calculated by multiplying length with its breadth, that is OA multiplied by OC plus half into area of triangle, half into base into height, that is half into base into height, it is AD is the base multiplied by what is the height, that is BD, that is S is equal to, what is OA? OA is equal to U, OC it is T plus half into what is AD? AD is same as OC, that's equal to T multiplied by what is BD? We have already calculated in the previous equation. BD is equal to V minus U. V minus U, isn't it? But from the equation, V is equal to U plus AT. What is V minus U? Is equal to AT, isn't it? So in place of V minus U, what can you substitute? We can substitute it as AT. So it can be written as S is equal to, I'll write from here, See that S is equal to ut plus half into t into at, that is v minus u is equal to at. So we can write S is equal to ut plus half a t into t square. This is the second equation of motion. Is that clear? Substituting the values. And this equation is called the position-time relation. Now the third one, that is position-velocity relation. That is 2as is equal to v square minus u square. This is the position-velocity relation. We know that using the velocity time graph, the distance traveled by the object can be calculated by finding out the area enclosed by the graph. In this, we can find out the distance traveled, that's equal to area of the trapezium OABC. Isn't it? So distance traveled is equal to by the object. Distance traveled by the object equal to area of trapezium, which is a trapezium here, OABC. OABC. How to find out area of the trapezium? So area of the trapezium, the formula it is half into sum of the parallel sides, multiplied by perpendicular distance. This is the formula to find out area of the trapezium OABC. And now we can substitute the values. Now, what is the distance travelled? S. S is equal to half into sum of the parallel sides. Which are the parallel sides here? OA and BC. So, OA plus BC, isn't it? Half into sum of the parallel side multiplied by which is the perpendicular distance, that is OC. OC. Clear to you? Now, S is equal to, what is OA? It is U plus, what is BC? Final velocity, that is V. Then multiplied by OC, it is T upon 2. Any doubt? But see that we can substitute for T here. From the equation V is equal to U plus AT, isn't it? So from the equation V is equal to U plus AT, we know that AT is equal to V minus U, isn't it? Therefore, what is T? V minus U upon A. This is T. Substituting the value of this T here. So we get S is equal to, see that, U plus V into V minus U upon, here already 2 is there, 2. Clear to you? Now see that U plus V, in place of T what you have done, U plus V upon 2 already it was there, then V minus U upon A. So this U plus V, let me write V plus U into V minus U upon 2A. Is that clear? Just rearrange. U plus V I have written as V plus V. S is equal to, in maths you studied, A plus B into A minus B. What it is? A square minus B square. So V plus U into V minus U, we can write V square minus U square upon 2A. Therefore, by cross multiplying, what you get? 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. This is the third equation of motion. 2AS is equal to V square minus U square, which is called the position-velocity relation. So these are the three equations of motion. It's very important. Practice this in your book. I hope the topic is clear to you. Thank you.